Hi, this is Julie DeLeon, Elementary Language Arts Coordinator, serving you here in Round Rock ISD. Welcome back. And today I want to show you how to get to the beliefs documents. And then I'm going to overview a couple of things just so you have the big picture of the beliefs document and some updates. So first of all, we're in Schoology. We're going to go to Groups. Then you're going to go over here to where you find the Aligned Round Rock Curriculum. Click that. Now over to the left side, you're going to see the Resources folder. Looks like a little file folder box. You're going to click that, taking you to the Resources. And again to the Aligned Round Rock Curriculum folder. And then down to Elementary, blue folder. And now you've landed exactly where we need to be. At the very top, so this is pre-K all the way down to 5th grade in PYP, you're going to see at the very top the Elementary Beliefs and Instructional Practices documents. This is where all the documents are held for Elementary Language Arts, Dual Language, Math, Science, Social Studies for Round Rock ISD. For today, I want to talk to you about Elementary Language Arts. Click that. It's going to take you to this beliefs document. A lot of work was done across the whole entire last school year as well as this summer to align the practices that we have in Round Rock, which we know are aligned to the practices that you learn about in the Texas Reading Academies. We wanted to make explicit connections for you as you begin taking your reading academies. Last year, Marisa Tomei and I went through the Reading Academies as well as Melissa McCarroll, and with the help of Samantha Shields and Liliana Kendricks, we reviewed the document and really made sure that the connections were going to be explicit for you so that you could see that what you're learning in the Texas Reading Academies are aligned to our beliefs and practices, which are research-based here in Round Rock. So let's just preview some of this. This is the cover page, of course. Going to go down to the table of contents. Here's where you can go directly to something if it's an area of interest to you. So, table of contents here. And I'm going to continue driving through. For the purposes of this, I'm just going to go through the document. So we open by discussing balanced literacy, talking about its purpose, what the teacher's role is within balanced literacy, how responsive instruction is operative in balanced literacy, and how the gradual release of responsibility is connected and embedded, actually the cornerstone of balanced literacy. So as you read, you're going to see a familiar chart. Pieces of the chart at least come from the Reading Academy, and we aligned it to the components of balanced literacy to make those connections so that you understand what each component of balanced literacy is, where it falls along the gradual release of responsibility, and then just kind of tying that all together. Knowing that certain things such as assessment, ongoing formative assessment, are embedded pieces in a balanced literacy classroom. So we're going to continue going. Now we're going to talk a little deeper about the gradual release of responsibility in balanced literacy. You will, any questions you have, thoughts, you want to know what the district's research base is and how we connect with learners to grow their independence. The whole operative piece of the gradual release is that you're operating and reaching towards independence with children and reading and writing and their literacy skills. So then we go into a piece on formative assessment in the balanced literacy classroom. We outline in this chart different ways that we assess children. Assessment doesn't have to be STAR, it doesn't have to be paper, pencil, it doesn't have to be timed. It can be very many things as we seek to reach all the areas and understand all the facets of our students to support them. So then we go into a TEKS strand and how they align to the TEA Reading Academies. Of course, the standards are aligned and embedded in our ARC and aligned with balanced literacy practices and the learning plans. You'll see more about that. There's some videos you could watch that also can help you. So then we go into a different section. The purpose of this section is to define for you what Round Rock ISD leans on the definitions and the practice that we feel are research-based for each component or piece or structure of a balanced literacy instruction framework. So there's also this little document here that takes you out. It's a visual, it gives you extra resources if you like that. So then it just kind of goes through defining different pieces. As you can see, mini lesson. What is a mini lesson in Round Rock? What research do we believe in on this? So there's also support documents. You can click anytime it says click here for more information. It can lead you out to a template or something to help you support you in your instruction. So this is what it is. It's just going through the different components. Here you see shared reading, interactive read aloud, read aloud, interactive reading, partner reading, book clubs. Book clubs are very important in Round Rock ISD. They're not explicitly stated in the learning plan, but of course it's a structure that is wonderful for building engagement and response skills and communication skills, literacy skills, comprehension, metacognition, all those things within our students, especially in the upper grades from like 3rd and up. So then we go on. You can see we're going to go through these really quick. All the different components that you would want to know about, structures, small groups. We go and talk about phonics and word study, defining that, and now we're going to go to a different section. This is the district beliefs on early literacy skills, including phonological awareness, phonics instruction, and word study. So this is an area that we really expanded on in the beliefs document so that we could really make some clear connections for you so that there aren't questions and wonderings as you're taking your reading academies and wondering, what does this mean in Round Rock? So this is information for you to digest and think alongside. How's what you're learning in reading academies fitting with what we believe? We need to take those through the filter of our beliefs and how we know that we support students through these research practices to build them up. So here's the section. I'm going to go through quickly. Then we go into some best practices, some least effective practices. The purpose of this is just to really reflect on what we're doing, the purpose of it, high yield practices. What do we really want to do with our valuable time to reach our students in the most engaging, authentic ways in literacy? Now we're going to go into really defining 2 structures, the reading workshop, the writing workshop, within a balanced literacy day. So really digging into what that looks like as far as what the teacher's doing, what the student's doing. If you have a campus coach and you want to know more, they're the perfect person to reach out for this. And I know you have teacher leaders on your campus that also can support. So then we go into a section on professional resources. This is an extensive list, but not inclusive. So just listing some books, lots of books for you. So we end by just giving you some considerations, some cautions. Just really being reflective is the key here as educators in Round Rock. And then, of course, we have a list of references, all the research that we leaned on as we, over the years, have developed this. This is a document that's existed a long time, but as we get more research, as we learn, we add to it, and it's a document that's just revising and getting better over time, with the core values still being there. So I hope that this was helpful for you. I hope you understand this document, how you can use it, what it means for you and your team as you come together on planning literacy for your students. Thank you.